Hey, I'm Sarah, and I'm going to be giving you an inside look into a social media campaign that I've been managing. This campaign is for a book series called Debt is a Four-Letter Word. Currently, there's two books in the series. The first one is about figuring out how to finance for college, and the second is about financing for your car. And these books are targeted towards two audiences. One would be parents trying to figure out how to teach their kids about financing, and then the other chunk of audience would be young adults wanting to learn how to finance for things like college and buying a car. So, when I first joined this campaign, I kind of just made a general social media strategy based off goals that Dr. Gutkowski, the author, wanted to accomplish, and also goals that I knew would be critical in the success of the campaign. So what I wanted to do first of all was clean up the platforms that already existed, and that included the Facebook page and the website. And what I mean by clean up was just optimizing all the photos, the post, creating a cohesive brand, like brand design, colors wise, what's our voice, what are our posts going to look like, etc. And on the website, this meant cosmetic touches, header organization, SEO and keyword optimizing what was already there. And yeah, so that's kind of what we first wanted to do. And we also wanted to build organic reach and engagement with our audience on these platforms. And then we wanted to discuss a future in adding YouTube for the younger audience, and also potentially integrating online lessons that came from the book. So once we organized and created a cohesive theme for the pages, we made a content calendar. And usually, if it was a client that was already on multiple platforms, I would use something like Hootsuite or Social Report. But because this client was only using Facebook and their website at the time, because Facebook has a scheduler built in for business pages, it just wasn't really necessary to create a social scheduling account and get all that figured out for him. So what we wanted to do with this content calendar was make sure we were posting various types of content and just keeping things different and changing, so we're not posting the same thing all the time, and keeping the audience interested. So we were doing blogs, a newsletter, promos for the book, tips of the week, money quotes, quotes about financing to get people inspired, third-party content that related back to the topics, and eventually we'll be adding in the YouTube videos. So we also put optimal times that we wanted to post based off of research on when the best time to post on Facebook and sending out newsletters and whatnot is. So this is just a makeshift calendar that I created where we put in what we were posting, where we were posting them based on this color guide. And down here is more specifically what we were posting for the tips of the week and quotes and whatnot. And this is mostly just for me to stay organized. And another thing that I liked to do with this client is create bi-weekly plans. And what these do is keep me organized on top of things and keep the client in the loop on what we're doing. And they also help to set up what our goals are and what goals will help us get to the next step we're trying to get to. So the first bi-weekly plan, as you can see, was to set up and organize the Facebook page and increase following, which we were able to accomplish, and also to set up, organize the website, and start to create and share blogs. And that's what we did, and we were doing this so that we could lead to prompting for a newsletter on Facebook and the website, like prompting to sign up for that. And also leading to creating a YouTube channel that could link back to the website and the Facebook page, etc. But I just wanted to clean up what we already had so we could just have really great brand awareness and just a good representation online. So, like I said before, with the Facebook page, I wanted to create a cohesive look, so I went with this color theme and font theme, and we've pretty much been doing that with all of our posts. Before I show you more posts, I just wanted to also point out that we added a call to action right at the top, which leads to where you can buy the book on Amazon, and also the website right here, and a pinned post at the top that links to where you can buy the books on Amazon. And then, post-wise, I'll just show you an overview. You can also find this in the design part of my portfolio, but these are just posts we did, and they're different designs, but they all flow together, which is something we wanted to accomplish. So there's a quote of the week. This is a promo, and we post these equations with it. Tip of the week. And yeah. And we also post the blogs that we put on the websites from here. So just in the month that we've done this, our insights have been great. Actions on page has been up 200%, page views up 300%, etc., etc. And yes, some of the numbers in general are low, but it's because it's an organic reach, and currently at the moment my client is hesitant towards paying for posts and engagements, which I'm working on with him and trying to convince him. But I mean, we're happy with these numbers for being organic reach, especially since organic reach on Facebook is so difficult right now. And we're just hoping to keep making these numbers grow, and we'll continue to track it over the next couple months, and I'm really excited to see where this goes. As for the website, before I got my hands on it, it had the entire prefaces of the books. The about the author was 15 paragraphs long, etc., etc. It wasn't optimized for web and wasn't set up in a way for the website to be successful with the audience. So right away, I put the books on the front page with a link to buying them on Amazon and a very brief summary about what they're about. We also added the blog section, which has been doing really well. And these are just to show the audience that Dr. Gutkowski knows what he's talking about, and it also helps keep the website relevant in SEO and Google ranking. So that's just another way to create more content that's just involved with the Debt is a Four-Letter Word book series. And the website has also been doing really well in the past month. I've been working on it, and since we've optimized it and just fixed up the design and added more features to it. As you can see, the unique visitors shot up, visits shot up over 200%, and page views shot up over 300%. So again, those numbers are probably lower than a very large campaign, but again, it's organic reach, and we're just going to keep trying to grow these numbers. Something that we added in the past month was a newsletter, and we've collected over 60 emails for the newsletter, which is really great. And in this newsletter, we kind of just provide a snippet of one of the blogs from the month with a link back to the website. and also a link to where you can buy the book on Amazon, a link to the Facebook page, and one thing I also wanted to do with the newsletter was make the subscribers feel like they're getting something out of it, and make them feel like it's worthwhile for them to stay on the subscription list. So I added a money tip, which just kind of gives them a little something that they feel like they're getting a little extra gift within the newsletter, and makes them want to keep getting the newsletters and keep interacting with the campaign and with the books in general. And the newsletters have done really well. The open rate is a 31.7%, whereas the industry average is 15.9%, so it's almost double. And the click rate is a 9.5%, and the industry average is a 2.7%. So, yeah, we're really happy with those numbers as well. And again, we're just going to keep trying to grow these and just keep watching these numbers and figure out how we can fine-tune our newsletter recipe. So, moving forward, we are in the next month we're going to be setting up a YouTube account to try to reach the younger demographic. And so we're going to start with doing a quick book trailer just to brief people on what it's about. And then we want to do eventually weekly lessons, money tips, top 5 ways to save money for a card, how to handle your first credit card, etc. So just things like that, and things that are probably really relevant to kids that are starting to, graduate college and figure out what they're wanting to do, and how they can afford to finance a car or pay their loans and whatnot. So that's our more immediate next step. In the future, Dr. Kutkowski would really like to break down the books into smaller books and smaller lessons, and in each book he would like to have a code that eventually someone can go to the website and enter their code and have access to lessons relating to the book, worksheets, tutorials, videos, etc. And that would be just a way for him to generate more income from the books and really modernize what the books are about and just become more relevant in an online setting. So that is something that we're just starting to research, and how we would do that and how other people would do that and what's going to be the best choice for him. So we're really excited about that. We're really happy about just the success and the growth we've seen in the month that we've been working on it, and I'm really excited to see where this campaign can go. Thanks.